Hey everyone, this is ScrapComputer here. Today I'm going to be covering something I don't normally cover all too much in my channel, which is I'm going to have a little small series on the psychological battle and a lot of players really entail when playing League of Legends. I'm going to cover in this one how confidence relates to League of Legends and how it can make you just become a better player. Now I know this is just really a psychological thing and there's nothing going to be actually in depth on how to actually play the game better, but it's going to be on a mindset on how to improve essentially from this. I've noticed a direct correlation between confident players and people performing better on a more consistent basis. I'm going to cover how League of Legends relates to confidence and how you should use it to hopefully win more games. So very quickly off the bat as an example, Doublelift is known as one of the better AD carries in the world. The guy's mindset, in my opinion, as a competitive player is perfect. The man believes he just can't be beaten. He believes he's the best. He believes and visualizes it. See, and when you call everyone else trash, you have to believe that to a small degree. You have to say, look, I am the best. His mindset is unmoving. This confidence, when said, does give him the ability to perform to a great degree. When you believe in yourself and say, I can't be beaten, I am the best, there is nothing else people can really say. And if you say, in my elo, there's no one better in this elo than me right now, you have to believe that. And from there, that actually helps you perform a lot better, because in your mind, everyone else is below you, which means you're opening up more plays and you just believe actively, and you'll try and take risks and make plays because you know you can get away with it, because in your mind, you're better than they are, which is really important. He just says, I am the best. If you truly believe that you can't be beaten, your performance standards will improve drastically. Psychologically, this has been proven over and over again by many articles. The ability to basically visualize and believe in yourself and just in general confidence gives you a placebo effect in terms of mindset and just allows you to go to hyper mode. You're more positive and you'll take the knocks very, very easily and perpetuate onwards. Whereas someone with a negative mindset and a lack of confidence won't really take the hits as big. So, for example, just imagine one of your friends. Whenever you're playing League and your friend is not confident, as soon as something goes bad, they're going to immediately start getting angry and frustrated, and the negative feelings will well. Whereas a player who is confident will say, right, that's okay, but next time I got them in the bag, and they're going to think of ways to get back into the game. This is a very, very real psychological battle that most players don't even realize is going on. Confidence really does affect how you play and how well you play. So I'm just after playing with someone who watches my stream. The guy plays well on a consistent basis. He's a very good player, but he doesn't believe in his ability to defeat people. He doesn't take risks. He just plays very safe and just goes in and does damage. Now, I've seen him on a couple of my custom games doing amazingly, and then sometimes he doesn't do much at all. If he gets himself far ahead or gets a lucky kill early, he dominates the game. If not though, he will just play well, which in my opinion is wrong, because he has the ability to outplay people. So I mean, he played one game as Ezreal and he done okay. He got CS and he didn't take too many risks, but I told him I think he could play better than this. So I asked him to play Tristana bot lane, a champion he simply put does not like or play. He tells me he always does bad on her. And I told him, in this game, go crazy. And I started trash talking our enemy, saying we can take them easily, we can outplay these guys, don't worry, we got this in the bag. From here, I asked him to take more chances and be aggressive if he sees an opening. He started taking more chances. If he's seen an enemy even slightly out of position, he started going ham, punishing the lane over and over and over again, not giving them an inch, and for once, really being truly aggro in lane. He started making jump plays far above his normal level of skill. He started taking massive risks and pushing out lanes and things he normally wouldn't get away with or normally even think about doing. Now, normally this player has a good score, but not an amazing one. Normally this player does well, but in this game, he straight up dominated because he basically started to believe that he could do so. I was saying, look man, jump in, you're a good player, do it man, I know you can do it. So every time he started making a play, I started going, go, 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 let's do it. And hyping up that mindset and giving him that confidence. I've never seen him play really that well, and on a champion especially, he doesn't even play in himself. I basically told him, in essence, to be more confident about himself in terms of league, because he was asking me how could he improve anymore, and I already told him he has the equipment, he has the mindset. All he has to do now is believe he's got those things and he will succeed. So basically, I'm not saying that this is going to give you elo. I'm not saying if you just believe to be more confident, you're going to get out of there. I'm just saying having confidence with your current level of skill and having confidence in your ability to improve will give you the psychological advantage to play better in each game, to learn more each game, to take the losses and the AFKs a little bit more easily, and to basically focus predominantly on improvement if you're a low elo, or if you're a medium level elo, slight improvements, and on top of playing more consistently with that passion and drive to get more games. Now, the reason why avoid these videos kind of like the plague is because, yeah, they don't actually have any basis to actually help the player. They don't actually learn very much. But in my opinion, this is one of the biggest things. So whenever I play confident in League, I usually win. Whenever I don't play confident, I have trouble winning at all, and I generally lose. And that's a correlation I think most players will go, yeah, if you're not feeling great one day, you're probably going to play well. So to continue this on, I'm going to read an article that is basically the psychological advantages on doing physical sports. So football, soccer, whatever the hell you want to call it, or any game really in existence, or any sport overall, which to me easily extends to League, which is performing at an E level, but not a physical one. I'm going to read this and explain how this can happen in League, and this is actually straight up, this is taught to people that are coaches to help improve players in physical sports. So this to me directly links to League. Confidence results from the comparison an athlete makes between the goal and their ability. The athlete will have self-confidence that they believe they can achieve their goal. Come back to a quote of mine, you can only achieve what you believe. Essentially, much like Sport League is a mental game, feeling that you can succeed or aiming for a realistic goal of getting gold over the season can help improve your confidence to make sure you dedicate yourself to actually improving, which means you'll play more, which means you'll get better. When an athlete is self-confident, they tend to persevere even when things are not going to plan, show enthusiasm, be positive in their approach, and take their share of responsibility in success and failure. This, to me, is the most important point out of all. This one is persevering is all what League of Legends is about. It's not just about playing another game. It's about playing that game and focusing and improving. It's about playing another game and losing your promos to plat 3 times in a row, but believing you can do it, believing I can play better next game, I can play better next game, I can improve next game. Having that confident mindset of just constantly performing, doing better, and believing you can just do more in each and every single game helps you play the game more. It helps you stay dedicated. It helps you have a clean, very, very powerful and strong mindset. Negative feelings welling up inside of you and having a lack of confidence means you're not really going to burden many failures. You're going to say, oh my god, that game was over. Oh my god, I'm not going to get the promos again. See, having that mindset, I'm not going to get my plat promos. I believe every single time I'm going to get all my promos. I've only lost one set of promos out of my league set here. I played about 60-70 games in rank so far. I've only lost one set of promos. There's a reason for that. And even then, the promos I lost were because of AFKs. Unfortunately, I'm not going to blame that. I could have played better too, but that's that mindset. I believe I'm gonna win, so normally I do. Think of any very good player, any professional. Do you think, for example, in the LCS, all the players go in assuming they're going to lose? No way in hell. They believe they can get the victory and they achieve the victory to the best of their degree. Do you think a professional goes into solo queue and says, I'm probably going to lose this game? There's a reason why when you get to a certain level, you start becoming more confident, and that entail actually makes you better at the game. Having that ability to say, I'm in the top 5% of players, the top 10% of players, gives you a great confidence boost, which in furthermore means you don't think you can lose, which means you play better, more consistently, because of the belief in the ability to do more. To improve their self-confidence, an athlete can use mental imagery too. Visual previous good performances to remind them of how it looked and felt. So for you and playing League, remember getting that gold border, remember seeing the results, remember getting that platinum and it all combining together to make that perfect elo you've wanted for the longest of times. And remember that past score you got in the past. Imagine, oh yeah, I done really well 2 games ago, I dominated that game, I can do that again. Visualize it and it can be done. Imagine various scenarios where they can cope and deal with them. So on how they will cope and deal with them. So basically, with these guys, coping with the low levels as well as highs of basically reaching low and losing a couple of games. You're not going to win all your promos, but coping with these things and having the confidence to go onwards is really, really important. Look forward to the next game and how you can perform even better, and don't focus on the negatives because you believe you can go onwards. Good goal setting, challenging yet realistic, can bring feelings of success. If athletes can see that they're achieving their short-term goals and moving towards the long-term goals, then the confidence grows. Once again, get to silver, gold, platinum, or any elo you feel is achievable at your current level. Focus towards that goal and becoming good enough to reach it. If you do this, you can easily see improvements, which once again, from there will feed with self-confidence. Self-confidence will feed the improvements, and it's a self-perpetuating system. Confidence is a positive state of mind and a belief that you can meet the challenge ahead, a feeling of being in control. It is not the situation that directly affects confidence. Thoughts, assumptions, and expectations can build or destroy confidence. This is a really nice one. Basically, you are in control of League. You're in control of how well you play. You are in control of all of the variables because it's only a game. You're in control of many things. And again, this is a really good quote because it isn't the situation that affects confidence. It's not what happened. It's how you take it mentally speaking. So for me, if I lost a promo, I shrugged it off. I was like, I lost a promo. So I'm at this point now where I win my promos. I don't even know I was in promos. I focus on each and every game and playing and improving every single time. And from there, I genuinely don't know if I look at my score sometime and I'm like, oh, 20 kills, damn. And I'm just casually playing. I focus on playing the best I can, and that's what you have to do. High self-confidence, things you should look out for: thoughts, positive thoughts of success. Feelings: excited, anticipation, calm, elation, preparation, prepared. Focus: on self, on the task. Behavior: give maximum effort and commitment, willing to take chances. It's a big point. Positive reactions to setbacks, open to learning, take responsibility for outcomes. All of these points are directly applicable to League. All of them, especially the one at the bottom. Maximum effort, commitment, willing to take chances, which is what you should do. Positive reaction to setbacks, so you lose your promos, that's fine. Open to learning every single game, no matter who you are, no matter what elo, you're constantly learning. And take responsibility for the outcomes. Finally, I feel that's the most important one, really. Everything's really your fault. I'm going to do a video on this in the future, but everything's your fault. Every single thing's your fault. Everything that happens, no matter what score it is, no matter how bad everyone else is, take responsibility for all of the outcomes. Say, look, I could have played better that game, realistically speaking. And once you start accepting all these things, you'll immediately start going forward and saying, right, I can do more though. Low self-confidence, things to avoid: thoughts, negative, defeat, failure, doubt. Feelings: tense, dread, fear, not wanting to take part. Focus: on others, on less relevant factors. Coach, umpire, conditions. For League, essentially, the map, the elo system, a couple of your teammates. Ignore these. Behavior: lack of effort, likely to give up, unwilling to take risks, rather playing safe. Blame others or conditions for outcomes. I hope people are hearing this and saying, yeah, actually, because I know a lot of players are like this. It's, yeah, you're kind of right. A lot of these things. Do I feel negative or doubtful when I'm going to a game? Do I feel annoyed when everyone else plays poorly? Do I get annoyed by these things? Yeah, of course you do. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you focus on less relevant factors. How your teammates are doing. Does that matter? No, it doesn't matter. You ever get really tense playing League? Should you be playing tense? You should be focused. You should be confident. You should have that drive, that fire to go onwards and play more. That's what you should have. You shouldn't be feeling tense in a League because you're the best player in the game. There's no one else can touch you. Why would you feel dread? You're untouchable. Lack of effort, likely to give up, unwilling to take risks. Playing safe and just sitting back in the lane is not going to win you a game. It's not going to. I'm telling you right now. Going out there, trying to be proactive, being the best player there, but taking risks, going out, dominating the lane opponent because you believe you can do it is what you're meant to do. That's how you win League. That's how life works as well. Coming up to the end here, guys, under a negative mindset, a player will have trouble improving. You'll focus on the bad points and perform less. Confidence is one of the most important things to have in League, one of the most important. So for everyone listening, some of you are thinking, this guy's talking crap, he's mentioned confidence, I don't know what it means. It just means having that will to go on and drive forward. But the thing is, when you have that really good game a while ago, would you say your mindset was confident? Whenever you're really far ahead in the game, you believe you can outplay anyone. Do you play better under those circumstances? Of course you do. And it's getting to that mindset and believing it can happen. For 99% of people, this is always true. Anyone I ask who's had a good game, I asked them, were you confident that game? Just recently asked them to see if this video was, if I was just talking crap. And they were like, actually, you know what? Yeah, I was really confident. I felt I could beat anyone. And sometimes it mostly translates to, yeah, you kind of can if you believe it's happening. I play with a lot of people on my stream, and a lot of the outplay-based people are unbelievably confident. Whenever you talk to them, for some reason, an actual mindset in League is translated within the person as well. They're all really confident people. You wouldn't believe, honestly, it sounds ridiculous under this assumption, but again, maybe this is just my anecdotal evidence, but any player I know, when I've talked to my stream who plays outplay-based champions, Riv and Yasuo, they're always confident people. They're always out there and they're always ready to basically play on and just try and do their best, and they're always out to push the limitations of what they can achieve and do. And because they've got the mindset, they're always, actually in my current stream set, without exception, the best players on the stream. Lastly, you can't really do that well in League, and more importantly in life, if you don't really have confidence. You won't succeed unless you believe you can. Taking the small hits and saying it can't be done is the easiest way to feel. For me, telling myself I can conquer any odd, climb any mountain, crush any opponent is really what I've done in my life, and it really leads to a lot of success in life in general with few feelers, because I do believe in myself and I believe that ability to do that, and of course I believe this extends to League. And that's it for the video, guys. I generally don't cover psychological based things all too often, I understand that. Hope these guys found it interesting. It's a little bit more of a rambly based video and a lot of reiteration, of course, which is a bit irritating to these guys sometimes. So I just really wanted to pound in that mindset, because in my opinion it is genuinely very important to improve in League and to improve just in yourself as a person. Really important topic. I don't really do these all too often, and I won't do these very often. I'm still going to focus on obviously mainly teaching these guys the game rather than going over basic fundamental concepts, which are very hard to nail down, of course. But hope these guys enjoyed it, guys. If you like it, dislike it. If you like the content, you can subscribe. And if you think it's horrible, total trash, and I'm totally wrong here, you can unsub. I'm totally fair. I also stream on Twitch TV, guys. The link will be in the low bar. I'd love to see you guys there. Beyond that, guys, have a great day. Best luck in the Rift, and I'll see you guys next time.